One of the problems I see every single day, and it absolutely frustrates me, is when I see traders strategy hop. They go from strategy to strategy, and then they get frustrated that nothing's working for them, and they give up. They normally send me an email and say, Jamie, how are you smashing the markets? How are you getting such a high win ratio? And it's no secret, it's because I'm disciplined. I've traded the binary destroyer every single day for 7 years now, maybe 6 years of being successful, 2 years of learning. Yeah, every single day. And that is it. It's a very disciplined environment. And if you're not disciplined too, and you're going from strategy to strategy, honestly, the markets are just going to absolutely tear you apart. You will self-destruct yourself. You literally go from strategy to strategy. You start copying other people. You get frustrated. You start doubting. And ultimately, you just give up. Where if you just focus on one thing and one thing only, trading doesn't need to be hard. It's very simple. I'm going to show you in today's video how to make it simple. But if you just focus on keeping trading very simple, sticking to a trading plan and a strategy plan, that is simply all you need. And you trade without emotion, and you repeat that process every single day, regardless if you're frustrated, angry, upset, happy, you've made money, you've lost money, you're tired, whatever, right? You trade religiously following your plan as a disciplined trader as you are. That is it. Right? It's not complicated. If you do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, eventually you will master it. And you won't just master it, you will excel in it. You'll be the best person there will at doing that one thing, because that's all you're focused on. It's all your energy has been put into doing that one thing. However, if you go from here to here to here, and then you see somebody else doing this and you go over to there, of course, you're just a feather in the wind. You're just floating around and you've got nothing. No trading plan, no entry plan, no real strategy. You've just got this dream in your head that you're going to be successful. But realistically, you've got no plan of action on how you're even going to get there. Why? Lack of discipline. So we're going to jump on the charts now, and I'm going to show you how I trade the binary destroyer. So what I'm going to do now is show you how I trade the binary destroyer in a very simple, efficient and quick way. So basically the easiest way to make money in trading is to trade with the trend, okay? Trade with the momentum, trade when everybody else is trading as well, okay? So if price is an uptrend, you want to buy it, you don't want to sell it, because why would you want to sell it if everybody's buying it, right? Because if you buy it and everyone else is buying it, price goes up, okay? So if it's an uptrend, we want to buy. How do we identify an uptrend? When price does this, higher highs and higher lows, okay? So there's the high before that one, higher low, higher low, higher low, okay? If price is not making this move, it is not a trend, period, right? So it doesn't matter if you get a perfect entry point with your strategy, okay? It is not with the trend if it is not doing this pattern. So on my charts in front of me now, I have Euro USD on the 5-minute time frame on the left with the binary destroyer, and on the right I have the 1 hour charts with pure price action. Now, what we want to do is we want to pick a time frame that we're placing our trades on. I've got the 5 minutes, and that's the time frame I have my strategy on, the binary destroyer, the Mogwai strategy. I'm not looking at anything else on that time frame. I'm simply waiting for my strategy to give me a signal. That is all. The reason being is because if we go to the 5 minutes now and we look at some basic price action like this here, okay? Hold on here, let me go here. Okay, here we go here. Looking at this move now, just by looking at the price action and marking up all the previous highs and lows, okay, which way do you think price is going now on the 5 minute time frame? Which way is price going up? I just told you. Which way is price going? It is going up. However, it's not going up, okay? And this is the confusing. You're confusing yourself. We don't care what's happening on the 5 minutes at the minute. I'm just waiting for my strategy to give me an entry point. If I was looking at some price action, it would be tricking me into buys, okay, because it's making higher highs and higher lows, right? So I'm thinking I'm looking for a buy. However, if we just load up the binary destroyer now, okay, and by the way, I kind of roughly know what happens here. Okay, hold on, I've got a Mogwai signal. Give me a sec here. Let me wait for the MACD. Here we go here. So now I have a Mogwai signal with the MACD gone overbought, and you know, everything lines up. It's a Mogwai signal. If I was just looking at the 5 minutes now, I would say that this is against the trend. It's risky. However, I'm not looking at the bigger picture. If we have a quick look at the 1 hour charts now, look what I can actually see if I zoom in. Price is making lower lows. So there's the previous low, there's the new low, there's the new low, there's the previous high, there's the previous high, and it looks like a previous high here. So on the 1 hour, it's going down. Everybody's selling it. I can see it. So I too want to sell. Now, where would most people want to sell a market? They would normally want to sell it around structural areas, support and resistance, okay? And you'll find that if I just zoom in now on the 1 hour charts, is I have a nice area just there. So you can see here, we have a nice touch here. Might be able to see it on the 5 minutes. Just want to see if I can give you a bit better. Yeah, you can see here, you can actually see that level on the 5 minutes as well, just there. See that? See that just there, that touch just there? So now I've got confused, haven't I? Because the 5 minutes is telling me this was an uptrend, and now the 1 hour is telling me it's a downtrend. And this is where you're getting confused. I don't care what's happening on the 5 minutes. I'm just waiting for my Mogwai strategy to give me a signal. I will then look at the 1 hour charts. And the reason why I'm looking at the 1 hour is because I'm looking at the bigger picture. On the 5 minutes, I can't see anything. It's very small. Price moves very fast. You know, when I trade the 1 minute time frame, it's moving very fast. I need to realistically slow the charts down, look at the bigger picture, and this is where we go over to the higher time frames. Now, we don't need to go all the way over to the daily time frame or the 4 hour or the monthly, right? Because we're not placing those. It's hard to explain. We are scalping here, not swing trading, okay? So we are in and out of the market very fast, okay? Within 5, 10, half an hour, sometimes even an hour, we are in and out of the charts, okay? So realistically, I want to know what's happening now on the 1 hour, right? On the monthly, it could be telling me a different story. But again, I'm not holding trades for days, weeks, even months. I'm literally going to be holding a trade for maybe an hour tops. So I want to be looking at what the 1 hour is doing, and this is telling me a lower low, okay, lower high, new low. So in the back of my mind now, I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, this could be a potential sell with the trend. In fact, it is with the trend, right? It's not, it could be, it is with the trend, right? So I would go back to the 5 minutes now, and I would take this trade. Now, just to show you, I'm going to put my stop loss out of the way. So I'll go with a 25 pip stop loss and a 50 pip take profit. So 1 to 2. Now, can you see on the 1 hour charts, my stop loss is out of the way, okay? I don't know if you can see, it's out of the way. On the 5 minutes, it's way out the way. And this is what I want to do, right? I'm not interested in tight stop losses and getting perfect entry points, because this is trading. My job's to make money. It's not to be the best trader I can, right? I simply want to make money. I want to get in and get out. So I've gone for a 20 pip stop loss. It allows some breathing space, because on the 1 hour charts, we could, here we go here. If you look at the 1 hour charts here, we could basically pop up, do a liquidity grab, because obviously institutions know there's going to be stop losses here, and then drop again. Right, well, if that happens, I'm still in the trade. Fine, I'm not frustrated, right? I'm not here to lose trades. I'm here to win trades and make money. So if we go now to the, if I just take this trade here, okay, and all that, yeah, nice. See that? Now, right, let me give you an example here. Now I've got a Mogwai signal here, right? Again, it's the same Mogwai signal as the previous one, right? We've got the MACD overbought or sold, Mogwai signal. Again, looking at this though, this would tell me that this is a downtrend. And if I look at the 1 hour, it's telling me exactly the same. I've already identified this is a downtrend. So this here would be considered a counter trend trade. And yes, you know, when you look at setups like this here, yes, you might get pips out the trade. And I do counter trend trading as well. However, you know, it's a different style of trading. There's trading with the trend and there's counter trend trading. Okay. So if that makes sense here. Let me just see if here we go here, right? Here's another good example, right? Here's another good example. And I just spotted it here, right? Look at this setup here, right? Look at this setup here. So same again, right? I've actually got diversion on this one. So obviously, look, sell with the trend, that Mogwai signal here. That was against the trend. Again, slightly risky, could have took it. Now look at this one, same again. MACD overbought or sold, Mogwai signal. The exact same as this one, this one, this one. Why would I take this one though? Going back to the 1 hour charts, same again. Can you see how we've created lower lows? So same again, I'm still going with the trend here. Lower low, lower highs. Okay, so this could be a lower high. There's an area of resistance just here. So again, I'm going to sell the market just here. Now this is good, and this is why I decided to wind this back, because I want to show you realistically why we should be getting our stop losses out of the way. So same again, I'm going to put my stop loss out of the way. On this one, we'll go for 30 pips. Okay, and again, we'll go for 30 pips. We'll go for 1-to-1 here. Now, can you see how my stop loss here? Now, normally, you want to be putting your stop loss around the previous high. Okay, we might get stopped out here, but let's just see what happens, right? Can you see how we still continue higher? Well, we're still continuing higher because people are buying. People are buying here. However, this is still a downtrend. It's not doing anything else, right? It's not going into an uptrend, right? Because if it was being an uptrend, it would be doing like this here, wouldn't it? Right? That would be an uptrend, which it clearly is not doing. Okay, it might do that, but at the minute, it's not. Okay, we trade what we see. And at the minute, it's a downtrend. So if we go back to the, we go back to here, I go to the next candle, whack. See that stop loss hunt there? And again, bang. See how here, right? I've only just got this. You see how it's, have I got another Mogwai signal? No, I haven't. But you see how it's come up to the previous high on this one here, right? Again, these are the banks playing their hand here. So this is why you want to be putting your stop loss realistically up here out of the way. Now, I'm not going to play this one again. We got stopped out. But just to show you, right, you see how we come back up here, and we should come all the way back down here. Yeah, you see here? You see here? We come all the way back down. So we were right here. We were right. Our analysis was right. It was making lower lows, lower highs. However, we got stopped out. And again, this is to do with where you put your stop loss. When you are trading with the trend, you really want to be putting that stop loss way above the previous high, if you can, right? Because obviously, I'm not asking you to go over 100 pip stop loss, because theoretically, you've got to have a 100 pip take profit. But if you get that stop loss out of the way, it allows breathing space, right? Because here, I just want to give you an example here, right? You know, if I just, we'll take this trade again, right? But if I was just to show you about putting your stop losses above the previous high, so we would have entered just there. So hold on, there. So if I put my stop loss up here, so it's going to be around a 50 pip stop loss now. 50. Let's go with 100 pip take profit. So can you see now how my stop loss is even wider now? It's even bigger, but I've gone for a 1 to 200 pip. I actually don't know if this is going to win, but logically, if this is with the trend, right, and you go back to the 1 hour charts, it should break the previous low, right? It should do, right? It comes up, it kisses everyone, everyone's been stopped out, and then eventually, boom. See that? Beautiful, isn't it? Right? And that is the difference, right? Get out of this idea of being the best trader, you know, trying to show off and tight stop losses, and, you know, eventually you will get to a level where you're like me. You just repeat the same process over and over again. I go back to the 5-minute time frame. I wait for a Mogwai signal. Okay, here's a Mogwai signal. Has the MACD gone oversold? No, doesn't meet my rules. So that one doesn't meet my rules. I've ignored that one. Okay, this one here, right? This one here, Mogwai signal, MACD's gone overbought. Great. I don't quite like this because it's inside the zone. However, if I just go back to the 5 minutes now, right, I'm pretty sure just by looking at, well, I already know it's with the trend because I've just spent 20 minutes telling you that. But okay, but see how the MACD's just started to come over. We've got a Mogwai signal. Look at the 1 hour charts, right? If I zoom in here, what are we going to see at this level? Oh, look, we have a break and retouch of this level just here. Look at that. Look at that, everyone. I mean, literally, if I could sit here and pick them off all day, all the way down, there's one here, there's one there. It's just basically, you know, it's easy pickings, mate. It's simple. Right? Now I would look at this again. I'm going to put my stop loss out the way. However, I'm only going to go for a 1-to-1 here. The reason why I'm going for a 1-to-1 is because it looks like there is an area of support. See that? See how I've reversed it now? It looks like look at that rejection wick. Look at that one there. So this is slightly risky, okay? But again, it's with the trend. I'll go for a 1-to-1. In and out, bang. See the difference now? The money management side here is what is going to make me the money here. Because if I went for a 1-to-2 or 1-to-3 with the trend now with this one, I'm probably at a support line. I don't know, but by looking at this rejection wick, I've got a funny feeling we might be. So I would take this trade. We will go for, again, we'll go for a 20 pip stop loss. Normally I'd enter the trade at the arrow just there. But 20 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit. Again, my stop loss is out of the way. If you go to the 1 hour charts, look how high my stop loss is. Okay, look, the support line is here and it's way above the support line, resistance line. So do I win? Boom, bang. But look now, right? You see, we might not go lower. Yeah, you see here? It looks like we're rejecting from this level. It looks like there's a support line here. Yeah, see that? See that? So there was a support line. I was right, just by looking at the candlesticks. But can you see what I'm doing, right? When you simulate this and you do this over and over and over and over and over again, every single day, it will just become second nature. If you ask me to trade anything else, trust me, you'd probably know more than me. But support and resistance with the thebinarydestroyer, every single day I can do this. I can do this whenever. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. My name is Jamie Palmer and thank you for watching.